Okay. So once we have the alkane, then we have removed the one hydrogen from that and we are getting alkyl group, and that is the reactive species. Then now, as in the alkene with formula CnH2n plus. Okay. So here the two hydrogen atoms are less than alkane. So this is what type? Unsaturated, whereas this one is a saturated one. So here they are characterized by carbon-carbon double bond, right? Their names are ending with ENE. Here the name ends with YL and here the ends with ANE. So here we have some examples like this C2H4. So you can have that one carbon with two hydrogen, then double bond, then two hydrogen. We have studied it earlier. Then this one is C3S6. So we have this type of arrangement. Here is a double bond, then two hydrogen for this, and one for this, and remaining three for this one. Once you write like this, then you can condense them very easily. This will be your CH3, then CH, and then double bond CH2. So what we call it as a propene. Just basically two examples, right? Just we consider only two examples because we don't know how to name these compounds. Yes, we know one butene and two butene, all that we know. But rules are there and we have to follow that rules. So shall I wipe this one?
Yes.
Okay. Then another kind is alkyne. ALKYNE. See, what are the difference? Very small differences in the names. YNE is the ending word. Now this is your again unsaturated hydrocarbon characterized by carbon-carbon triple bond, and still it contains less number of hydrogen atoms than alkene. As compared to alkene, again you are making a 2 hydrogen less. जबकि alkene में +2 था, बाद में +2 हटा दिया, अब -2 कर दिया. Again, the carbon-carbon triple bond is the requirement. Requirement क्या है हमारा? कार्बन और कार्बन के बीच में ट्रिपल बॉन्ड होना चाहिए. Means you have to start with at least 2 carbon atoms. Only you can start with this member containing 2 carbon atoms. For example, we have that C2. Then by using this twice n minus 2, how many hydrogens should be there?
2.
2, right? Now this compound will be like this. Here is a triple bond. Now how many bonds are completed? 3. Single bond is left. Okay, on this side. So this can be written as CH triple bond CH. Now what should be the name of this one? Ethyne. ETHYNE. Ethyne will be the name, and indication YNE का indication होता है कहीं तो भी कार्बन कार्बन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड आया है. Then you can go for this. How many hydrogen atoms should be there?
4.
All right. So I will arrange these 3 carbon first like this. Now what about this carbon? 3 valencies are open. So hydrogen 1, 2, and 3. What about this carbon? Does it need any? Does it have any need of hydrogen?
No.
Does it have? No, because 4 bonds are already there. 1 bond on this side and 3 bonds on this side. So on this side there should be single hydrogen. So I can write it as a CH3C triple bond CH. And now this compound will be named as propyne. Right? So these are the 3 hydrocarbons. Only one type is left, and that is aromatic. We will not deal with that still. We'll work on aromatic hydrocarbons later on. Just we have the aliphatic one having a straight chain of carbon atoms which may have the side chains. So we have that alkane, then alkene, and then alkyne. These are the three hydrocarbons which are of type aliphatic only. We are studying only aliphatic, and now we have to write the names of these compounds in a particular fashion that can be accepted internationally. So that is what IUPAC. So shall I write this one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we will repeat it so many times because this is the very basic things and that are required for organic. IUPAC names of aliphatic hydrocarbons. What we have to do? We have to write the names of aliphatic hydrocarbons, right? For that, we'll select longest chain of carbon atoms, straight chain of carbon atoms that should have the maximum number of carbon atoms. If there is no side chain, then you can go very easily. But if the side chains are there, then you have to look for the more number of carbon atoms along that chain. Are you getting what I'm saying? You have to select that chain which one will have the more number of carbon atoms in that chain. Then count the number of carbon atoms. Just on the basis of number of carbon atoms, we have that one carbon, and you have to say it is a methane. Number of carbon atom is one. Only one carbon is there. There is no chain at all. So you can say it is a methane. If two carbon atoms are there, then that will be ethane. If three carbon atoms are there,
Propane.
just we are confirming the names. Four carbon for if the
Butane.
four carbon atoms are there, then butane. If the five carbon atoms are there, then pentane, and so on. You know that's six for hexane, seven for heptane, eight for octane, nine for nonane, and if 10 carbon atoms are there, then you can have that decane. Ending word is ane. So this is very simple. If it does not have any side chain, but if there is a side chain, alkyl groups are present along the side chain. Means they are not counted in a longest chain. They belongs to side chain, right? Branch. So in that case, if the alkyl groups are present along the side chain, then their names are written in alphabetical order. If the alkyl groups are present in along the side chain, then their names are written in alphabetical order. अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ. Alphabetical order में नाम लिखना चाहिए before the name of alkane. ठीक है, अल्केन का जो भी नाम होगा उसके पहले आपको अल्किल ग्रुप के नाम लिखने हैं. Suppose there are two alkyl groups, one of them is methyl and other one is ethyl. then we have to write ethyl first, and then methyl, and then the name of alkane, what you have confirmed from the first point. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So their names are written in alphabetical order with proper positions. Now the next point is the positions. The positions of alkyl groups along the side chain. साइड चेन में तो है, अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में भी लिख दिया आपने. अब क्या बचा है, वो कौन से नंबर के कार्बन पे लगे हुए है. दैट इज व्हाट पोजीशंस ऑफ द अल्किल ग्रुप्स along the side chain are indicated by that positions are indicated by list possible numbers from either end. आप नंबरिंग किधर से भी कर सकते हैं. You have to write their names in alphabetical order. Then you have to mention their positions along the chain. चेन में एक 4 नंबर के कार्बन पे लगा हुआ है मिथिल, तो you have to write 4 methyl. And if ethyl is there and it is associated with carbon number 5, then you have to write 5 ethyl. So alkyl group का जो नाम होगा उसके पहले जो नंबर है, that will indicate the position of that group on the carbon along the longest chain. So shall I write this?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if the same alkyl group is repetitively present along the side chain, for example, 2 methyl groups are there, one of them is on carbon number 2 and other one is on carbon number 4. 2 methyl groups are there, or 3 methyl groups are there, then prefixes नाम के पहले लगाते हैं, श्री, सौ, मिस्टर, whatever it may be. So that is called as a prefix. Prefixes like di for 2, tri for 3, tetra, etc. are used before the name of alkyl group. Their positions are indicated by least possible number. It's okay. If repetitively that a group is occurring along the side chain, then you can have, if 2 methyl groups are there, then you have to write 2 methyl. You have to write 2, sorry. If 2 methyl groups are there, then their positions will be suppose 3 and 4. Okay. And 2 alkyl groups are there. So don't write methyl and methyl 2 times. Just write dimethyl. You have to write dimethyl. Or if 3 methyl groups are there, then you have to write 3 methyl. If 4, then you have to write tetramethyl. You got this?
Yes.
Okay. Now the name will be finished. यहाँ पे अल्केन का जो नाम उनको लिखना था वो इतने में हो जाएगा. Now CKC is the compound. Right? So you have to select the longest chain of carbon atoms. That is a chain containing more number of carbon atoms. Yes, 3. Suppose I am selecting this chain. 1, 2, and 3. So longest chain contains how many carbon atoms? 3. So what should be the name of parent alkane?
Propane.
Propane. Okay. Now this group is left along the side chain. So what is the name of this one? CH3?
Ethane.
No. That is methyl. CH3 dash. CH3 dash is what? Methyl. Now this is linked to which number of carbon along the chain? Carbon number 2 carries this group. carbon number 2 from this end, also from this end 1, 2 and 3, then also the carbon number 2. So this will be the IUPAC name of this compound. You got this?
Yes.
Okay. Now if I have this compound, see here. Or simply I will write like this. You know this one?
Yes.
Okay. So now select the longest chain.
3.
Suppose I am selecting this one, that is the propane. Which groups are left? This one and this one. Are they similar? Yes, they are similar. How many? 2. So I will write di. I will write dimethyl.
Methyl.
Now to, yeah. To which carbon they are associated?
Second.
Second. So I will write 2 and 2. Means this one is associated with carbon number 2. This one is also associated with the carbon number 2. So these are the positions. This is the prefix for repetition 2 times. Di. Then methyl, that is the name. And then propane is why? Because we have the longest chain containing 3 carbon. So you got this one?
Yes.
Okay. Now instead of this, I will have this type of position. Okay, this is compound given to you. So what you will do first? We'll count the number of carbon atoms in the longest chain. The longest chain. This will be the longest chain, right? So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms, right? So what should be the name of parent alkane containing
Butane.
4 carbon atoms? Yeah, butane. Then these are the alkyl group present along the side chain. So I will write dimethyl. Is it not?
Yes.
Okay. Now the carbon number 2 and 3. इधर से भी numbering करते हैं तो भी 2 and 3 आएगा. So I will write 2, 3. You got this name?
Yes.
Okay. Where I should write? Okay. Now can you select the longest chain?
5 carbon.
Okay. So you are going by this way.
Yes.
Okay. So if I number these 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So first of all, I will write pentane only. Then which groups are left along the side chain? This one and this one. Are they similar? Yes. So they are dimethyl. And now there is a question of numbering. If I start with this, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, then you are getting the at carbon number 3 and 4, right? Carbon number 3 will have this group and 4 will have this group. Instead of this, if I go by this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then this will be 2, 3, right? So which one is the least position? 2, 3. Okay. If you are unable to judge, then what to do? Just add these two numbers. Their sum will be 5. Add these two numbers, there will be sum. So the positions of which sum will be minimum or less, that will be selected as a correct position. This is called as what? So this will be wrong and this will be correct. So now the name will be 2, 3 dimethyl. 2, 3 dimethyl Dimethyl pentane. Right? So you got this name?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now select the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 carbon atoms are there. So again you have to write.
Pentane.
Okay, correct. So this is your chain. Now to this chain, two alkyl groups are there. One of them, this one is known as ethyl, correct? And this one is methyl. So which name should be first?
Ethyl.
Okay. Alphabetically, ethyl should be there first and then methyl should be there. Now why I have left this space? For their positions where they are along the chain. So if I number this from this end, then this will be 2 methyl and 3 ethyl, right? From this end. If you go from this end, then 1, 2, 3, 3 ethyl and 4 methyl. Which one is correct? 3 plus 2, 5, 3 plus 4, 7. Which one is correct?
3
This
2.
side is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This will be the correct numbering, right? So from this, we have that methyl group on carbon number 2. So I will write 2 here. And this carbon number 3 carries ethyl. If you go by this way, then this will be 3. This remain 3, but this become 4. So that will be wrong, right? Okay. Okay, select the longest chain.
4.
Yeah, 4. So I have to write 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to write butane. Then which groups are left? This one, and this one. All are similar. Okay. What is their name? Methyl. How many? 3. For 3, I have to write trimethyl, and then there should be position. Right? Now, if you go from this end, then 2, 3, 3. What should be the position? 2 for this, 3 for this, and 3 for this. Right? If you come from that end, then इस साइड से नंबरिंग करते हैं तो 2 for this, then second 2 for this position, and then 3. Which one is correct?
2 2 3.
2, 2, 3. So I have to write 2, 2, and 3. So this will be the correct IUPAC name of that compound. So are you getting this?
Yes.
Okay. Have you studied it before?
Yes.
Have you studied it before?
Yes.
Okay. In which class?
In 9th standard.
So have you studied this type of nomenclature?
Yes.
So will it be a revision for you?
Yes.
Okay. So now the suppose name is given to you, and then can you write the formula? Name is
Yes.
given to you, and can you write the formula? Okay. Name is given. Just this name is given to you. So from where you will start? From this end or this end or this or that?
Last.
First of all, to select the longest chain of 5 carbon atoms. So I will write like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Then you
Yes.
go to the carbon number 2. Please substitute here CH3. Then I have fixed it. The numbering either C karna hai. Then this will be 3. And then what should I do? Just I have to satisfy the valencies of each of the carbon. So to this you have to add 3 hydrogens. Right? For this there should be 1, For this, there should be 1. For this, you have to write 2 hydrogen, and for this carbon, you have to add again 3. So now we are writing the formula from the given name. So if you condense this, then this will be, yes. For this, you have to write CH, CH3. For this, CH3, right? Then next is CH2, then this one is CH3. So can you write this directly? No. First, this is called as carbon skeleton. This will be called as carbon skeleton. Once you have the carbon skeleton, then you can go for their valencies. And once you have the valencies, then you can write the condensed formula. This is called as carbon skeleton. Completely. देखिए आपका biologically आप देखते हैं तो वो skeleton अलग होता है, ये अलग है. ठीक है? Okay. So this will be the formula. But this cannot be written directly. You have to go like this. तो इसमें कोई chance नहीं होता गलत होने का. Otherwise you may write here 2 or you may write 2 here and you may write 3 or 5 here. Whatever it may. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Accident है वो. कैसे भी हो सकता है. But if you go through the skeleton, then there will be no chance of accident. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the case of alkane. So I will somewhat with higher speed. Then we go for the alkenes. Yes, that speed what I am maintaining is too low.
No.
Okay. Alkenes. You know this type of compound having jitna carbon uska double hydrogen. Then next one is characteristic is a carbon-carbon double bond, right? Ending word is ene. Now for this you have to write the IUPAC name again. What is the rule? Select the longest chain of carbon atoms. You have to select the longest chain of carbon atoms. लेकिन ऐसे नहीं. Containing सिलेक्ट तो करना है लॉन्गेस्ट चेन, लेकिन उसके अंदर वो दोनों कार्बन आने चाहिए अक्रॉस विच देयर इज ए डबल बॉन्ड. मतलब हमने चेन सिलेक्ट कर लिया, उसमें सिर्फ एक ही कार्बन का डबल बॉन्ड दिख रहा है, दूसरा कार्बन आपने साइड चेन में छोड़ दिया तो वो गलत हो गया. गॉट इट? गलत कैसे हो गया? बिकॉज दोनों कार्बन हमारी लॉन्गेस्ट चेन में आना चाहिए जिसके बीच में डबल बॉन्ड है. ओके, देन
Yes.
count the number of carbon atom and confirm the name of, confirm करना है सिर्फ. पेरेंट अल्केन का ही नाम कंफर्म करना है. देन रिप्लेस ANE by, मतलब 5 कार्बन है तो यूर कंफर्म नेम इज पेंटेन, राइट? नाउ पेंटेन के आखिरी में जो ANE आ रहा है दैट शुड बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय ENE. So that becomes pentene. अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ, just we are selecting the longest chain containing carbon-carbon double bond, and then you have to count the number of carbon atoms along that chain, and you have to confirm the name of parent alkane. Once you confirm the name of parent alkane, then you have to replace what? ANE from the name of alkane. ANE from the name of alkane is replaced by ENE. मतलब आधा काम हो गया. Got it? What change? सिलेक्शन वैसे ये चेन का, लेकिन चेन को सिलेक्ट करने में हमने क्या लिया यहाँ पे एडिशनल, देयर शुड बी कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड अलोंग दैट चेन. देन दूसरा चेंज क्या हुआ यहाँ पे, जो नाम है पेरेंट अल्केन का वो जैसा कि वैसे नहीं लिखना है. यू हैव टू रिप्लेस ANE फ्रॉम द नेम ऑफ अल्केन बाय ENE. गॉट इट? तो ये तो हो गया आधा काम. ओके, अभी सबसे पहला काम है पोजीशन ऑफ carbon carrying double bond. अभी इंपॉर्टेंस कौन सी चीज को जा रहा है? कार्बन, डबल बॉन्डेड कार्बन को इंपॉर्टेंस देना है पहले, प्रायोरिटी हमारा उसका पहले, दैट कार्बन कैरिंग डबल बॉन्ड शुड गेट लिस्ट पॉसिबल नंबर फ्रॉम आइदर एंड. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, कार्बन कैरिंग डबल बॉन्ड शुड गेट लिस्ट पॉसिबल नंबर फ्रॉम आइदर एंड. इधर से नंबरिंग कर दो चाहे राइट से कर दो, नंबरिंग किधर से भी कर सकते हैं, either from left or right in the longest chain, but your double bonded carbon should get least possible number. Okay, then the alkyl groups, alkyl groups along the side chain. They are written in alphabetical order. Now हम इसको short कर रहे हैं with proper positions. Every time that will not be list, right? So you have to use the word proper positions, right? So the positions are indicated by the proper positions. ये जो number है वो proper है, वो कहाँ से आ रहा है? Because आपने numbering कर दिया है. Once you have the numbering for that double bond, then you can't change that numbering. Okay. Then prefixes like di, tri, tetra, they are also used before the names of alkyl group. That is a common rule. Got it? Now we'll go for the example. Shall I write this one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Select the longest chain containing number of carbon atoms, highest number of carbon atoms. Yes, selected. How many carbon? 2 carbons. So what should be the name? Ethane. So what I have to do? Ethane. I have to replace ANE by ENE. Now the name becomes ethene, जो हम कल किए थे, right? Now the next one is this type of compound. Select the longest chain containing carbon, maximum number of carbon atom 3. Name of alkane is propane. Propane का ANE replaced by ENE, so the name becomes propene, right? And now go for this. Yes. What should
Propene.
be the name? Yeah, propene again. One more thing is there along the side chain.
Methyl.
Methyl group is there. So this will be the first carbon having double bond, then second and then third. So I have to write
2-methyl propene.
propene. Is there any possibility for double bond? इधर से होता double bond तो भी कार्बन नंबर 1 पे आता है, इसलिए हमने पोजीशन मेंशन नहीं किया. ओके. Now select 4, select, then count, then confirm.
Butene.
Okay, butane. Then you have to write 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is but 1 ENE. लिखेंगे ऐसा?
Yes.
लिखेंगे ऐसा, पढ़ेंगे कैसा? 1 butene. Pronunciation होगा 1 butene. लिखेंगे ऐसा? Okay. Then this one. Yes.
Butene.
Yeah, but 2 ENE. Complete. Because फ्यूचर में हम ये हटा देंगे और वहां पे और कुछ कर सकते हैं आगे. फ्यूचर में हम ये ENE में से भी E कम करके वहां कुछ और लगाने वाले हैं, आज नहीं लगाने, ठीक है? But you should be very confirm. Okay. So shall I write the earlier two?
Yes.
So what about these two? These are position isomers, right?
Yes.
These are position isomer. Which position you are considering? You are considering the position of
Double bond.
carbon-carbon double bond, right? If you consider that first and sorry, if you consider these two, then number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. These are also isomers having same formula, right? Number
Yes.
of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. हाइड्रोजन भी काउंट कर लो 6 + 2 8. इसमें चले जाएंगे 3 5 6 और 2 8. So these are called as chain isomers. You got this one?
Yes.
Okay. So you have studied it earlier somewhere. So will it be a revision for that or not?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have to write the name.
20.
First, okay, this will be longest chain. Is it so? 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. So carbon number 2 carries double bond. So I will write point 2 ENE, right? Point 2 ENE. Then carbon number 2 and 5, 2 and 4 carries methyl group.
Yes.
2 and 4 carries the similar type of alkyl group. So I will write 2, 4 dimethyl. ये consecutive होता है बिल्कुल. No spaces should be there, no comma should be there. कुछ भी नहीं होता रूल के हिसाब से. ये हमारे कन्वीनियंस के लिए हम ऐसा करते हैं. But this type of commas are not required. This type of dash or hyphens are not required in the correct names. Just for convenience we write that. अच्छा दिखता है इसलिए ऐसा करते हैं. But that is not the rule. These things are not required in the correct IUPAC names. But very few people follow that. Even I am not also following that one. जहां काम पड़ेगा देख लेंगे. Okay.
Yes.
बस convenience होना चाहिए. Other that becomes a 23 for us. Right? If I don't write the comma, then that becomes 23. Sir, ये 23 कहाँ से आ गया? Such type of questions arises. That's why we are using the commas or the hyphens. Wow. Yes, is there any deficiency of hydrogen? Just count. 4, here 4, here 4. It's okay now. Can you go through that?
Yes.
Okay. Just select the longest chain.
5
Then,
carbons.
okay, 5 carbon atoms are there. I have to write pen.
Pen.
Pen
2
to
in.
fix that for 5 carbon. Then if you number from this side, then this carbon will get the least possible number having double bond. So that will be pen 2 PNE. Right? Then how
Yes.
many methyls are left? 1, 2, 3 and 4. इतना ही आपने सिलेक्ट किया था चेन में. बचे हुए तो सारे सर्कल साइड चेन में है. कितने हैं? 4. 4. So I have to write tetra methyl. This becomes a tetra methyl. Then where they are? One of them is on carbon number 2. Next one is on 3 and remaining 2 are on 4. Is there any possibility of another numbering?
Yes.
Yes, which type of possibility? From that end? From that end. But if you go for this carbon, then what happened? Double bond is not getting the least position. What is important here? The position of carbon-carbon double bond. Right? So you can't go from that way. If you go like that, then that will be 2, 2. That will be 2, 2. Then 3. Then 4. And that. Yeah. Right? So which one is correct?
Upper one.
Upper one. Why? Because this is very required. Very requirement ये है हमारा presently. If you go for the least locant rule, then 4 4 8 3 11 2 13 13 plus 2 15. अपर में सम किया 15 आ गया. डाउन साइड में चलते 4 3 7 4 11 3 14. तो यहाँ हमको लिस्ट लोकन नहीं लगा सकते बिकॉज दिस इज योर प्रायोरिटी दैट कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड शुड गेट लिस्ट पॉसिबल नंबर. ओके,
Yes.
so you got the names? You got the names? We will
Yes.
not go for the alkyne today. We will not go for the alkyne today.
Okay.
Mhm. Just select the chain.
4 carbon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, just see. I will expand this. This one. Then there is a C. Then there is a double bond. Then here is a CH3. Then here is a CH3. And here is also CH3. Are these two compounds same? This and this is
No.
same or no? No? Are you sure? Is it not?
Same ही है.
No. लेकिन ऐसा करने से हमारा नाम गलत होता है, ऐसा करने से सही आता है. Now select this chain. Count the number of carbon atoms. Becomes 5. Becomes 5. Right?
Yes.
So numbering करते 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So what? 1 2 3 4 and 5. This should be the numbering, right? Now you go for this pen to ENE. Then carbon number 2 carries this group. Carbon number 3 carries that one. So 2, 3. Yes, आगे
Dimethyl.
dimethyl pen to ENE. That should be the name for this compound. Such type of compound is there, and then you have to expand such alkyl group. इसको बड़ा कर लेना चाहिए, otherwise आप जो चेन सिलेक्ट करते हैं वो गलत हो जाएगा. Got it? So today we will take a stop now. Tomorrow will not be there. Tomorrow is Friday, no? Okay.
Yes.
On Friday, Saturday, Sunday there will not be batch. Okay.
Okay.
So we have make up it. जो लास्ट वीक में हुआ था हमारा वो हमने मेकअप कर लिया अभी. ठीक है.
Yes.
ओके, यहाँ रुकेंगे.